40-yard line.
I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Back! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles! Ready, ready?
They run. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 24 now, here's a 2nd down and 9.
Panther Street, 18 Cardinal, 8.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. And complete to Zach Ertz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a 1st down Washington on a pickup of 18.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
On 1st down, it's Krosky-Merritt. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. 11 more on that one and another 1st down. There was a little space there, yes, but that was a well-executed run by the rookie.
It was, and he wasn't one of the higher-rated rookie running backs coming out. He's probably on the next tier. But let me tell you something. If he becomes more consistent and continues to have that drive to be one of the best, we'll see more of that in the future.
Back to Krosky-Merritt on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd down and 8.
18, 19 tight, 19 tight. 18, Pioneer. Go, Rig, go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he'll tuck this and run. Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush. I thought there at the end he may have had a chance to release that, but that pocket closed a little too quickly and down he went.
Yeah, he was certainly trying to do everything he could to extend the life of the play, probably counting in his head 1, 2, and then he ran out of time.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hurt. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Hut.
Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Excellent defensive effort to get to him and provide a little contact before the catch could be made cleanly.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Daniels going to throw for it. He'll try to do it himself. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. But he is out of bounds inside the... A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
At the 34-yard line.
So now following the roll of the dice, they've got a 1st and 10 inside the 35.
Trap 60, trap 60. Here we go. Trap. Dragon, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Street, street. Cup 19, Cup 19.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
How about that? Red man coverage and decided to test him early. But it proved up to the task and forced the incompletion.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60, 19. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready,
Daniels looking to throw. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. That's good for 28 yards.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
ready.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, 1st and goal.
Tiger, 19, ready. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Daniels with a give to Krosky-Merritt. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Commanders. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, a 5-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Commanders 7, Jaguars nothing. Jake Moody to kick off.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Lisa, 24. Hey, son, son. Here we go.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, You just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
From the gun on third down, Lawrence. And this pass broken up. But the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on fourth.
Take right up. Gun.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports.
At the 41-yard line.
Kill. Rip, 23. 11.
Now Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
Easy.
At the 50-yard line.
Taken down at the 44-yard line. He has enough for the first down on the keeper, a gain of 6.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
In my phone looking at pictures from the other night. She gon' be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog. She gon' see it.
Hey, let's go.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Ready up. 11. These are 24. Silver.
They'll run for the first time with Travis Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the Commanders' 47-yard line.
11. Go. 11, again. Great job.
Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second and 12.
13, Luke. Hey, go. Go. Go.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
And it's 3rd down.
Take right open.
3rd and long.
30 left. Hey, I'm gun.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
It's 4th down.
Hey, count. 11. Sink right. Go. Let's go. 11.
They're going on 4th down. Lawrence looking right side, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. The 20. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. The mistake there by the offense, Charles, they tried to pick on a Pro Bowl corner in coverage there, and not the smartest decision. He reminded him that he was a Pro Bowl corner with not only the pick, but the pick 6.
And those guys who have that designation, sometimes they get a little bit bored in games because people try to avoid that. They absolutely love it when they get challenged, and it's a chance to remind everyone exactly why their attack was one of the best in the league the prior season.
Jake Moody to kick off.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
They're on the 26-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They're certainly in need of some kind of points here before the end of the half. A field goal or something. Being shut out right now, they could really use some momentum before they head into halftime.
Take right open. 30 left.
Lawrence will try again after the pick 6. That one complete downfield to Thomas. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Jaguars. Brian Thomas, 73 yards. And the Jaguars get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board now. Still trailing, but a good sign.
That takes me back to our preseason tour of NFL camps. You remember we talked with that one coach who said his emphasis this year was scoring in the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum, take that good feeling, and take it to the locker room, regroup, and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed, and a lot of football, full half to be played. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. difference, and the Jags offense staying out there. They'll go for 2 here.
The Jaguars will line up for the two-point conversion.
Hey, Jupiter. Hey, kill. 11. Sink right. Here we go.
They'll look to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos.
That makes the score. Commanders 14.
It's interesting that when it comes to two-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Here we go.
And with an 8-point lead, probably not too much of an impetus to try and do too much here.
Check pass.
Here's Daniels. Zach Ertz has it complete. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. To the air goes Daniels. And this one is incomplete.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Hold it ready.
2nd and 10.
Crack all 80. 60 Eagles. Ready, right?
Now Daniels. Ertz has it left side. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Every day come cool and shady. I'm airing you cause I'm in Manchester. Your worries daily. But if I link my keys, it goes away. I'm hanging.
79 Broncos. Come on. Set. Cowboy 80. Warrior 70. Go check.
Brown goes in motion left.
Let go.
To throw is Daniels. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to Anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46.
Think right open. Hey, Ginger.
Now Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 36-yard line.
Now Lawrence to throw. Got a man, it's DeAndre Brown, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Gun. On red. Focus. High. Go.
Lawrence. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
In the early days of the NFL, you could easily blame these drops on maybe some uneven or uncertain lighting in the stadium. Not anymore. The lights are pretty good.
Yeah, they're great here at night, but his 2nd drop, indeed, not a good look.
11.
Lawrence going to throw again. Thomas brings it in. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
30 left. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. That's caught left side. Myers with it. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 3-yard line.
Think right open. Fred on red. Hey, kill.
Now whistles here. And I believe one of the Jaguar linemen might have moved. They were looking good on 2nd down, but now they're backed up 5 yards by the false start, and it's 2nd and 8. But to throw again is Lawrence. And it'll be intercepted. And the Commanders are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line.
Lawrence's pass.
They were well aware of the scoreboard as they went into halftime, and they know how tough it's been to put up any kind of points. But if there's a positive after that play, is that they were able to take a shot at the end zone on their opening drive of this half. The negative, though, that shot at 6 ended in an interception, and we know that's not going to jumpstart this struggling offense.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Krosky Merritt to start the drive. And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ready. Liking 18. Ready.
Again, it's Krosky Merritt. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Let's go now. Panther 60. Panther 60. Go, Riggs. Go. Ready, right?
Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete.
Oh, they'll certainly be on the tablets going over that one for sure. Clearly, they were expecting something else out of the defense and couldn't adjust to make that completion happen.
In the third quarter here in D.C., a 2nd and 10 upcoming.
Get it. Cougar 19. Buffalo 18. Dragon 60. Check. Hurt. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. That's to Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46.
It's the third quarter, and they're down on the scoreboard, and while no one wants to hit the panic button just yet, points are a necessity on this drive. What a great way to get set up.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And the last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive. And the Commanders are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
Lawrence's pass. Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
Come on.
The drive begins with a carry by Krosky-Merritt. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
We know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Here comes 3rd and about a foot. They'll try and run for it. Krosky-Merritt. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, I don't think there's any question, Brandon, at this stage, the stop troops, the defensive guys, they got to use their 3 timeouts here. They've got to stop them and get the ball back.
Yeah, if you're in that 2 to 3 score deficit window that they're in now, you got to get it ASAP.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Stop them, use your timeouts. Easier to move the ball on offense without timeouts than to stop them on defense without using them.
Go check.
And McLaurin, the motion man right. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He already came through.
Got it. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Ready? Warriors, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Hey, smash Broncos.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Devon Hamilton gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down.
Ready? 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go, Reed, go. Ready,
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And that will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Lawrence. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
26 yards. That's good.
I got him.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10.
First down, Jacksonville.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now Lawrence. They'll drop that underneath to ETN. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. This is 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars first down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They're going to get this outside. Oh, this could be a double pass. He's throwing a good one, and it's caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play, move on.
So the road a little tougher here. Now 1st and 20.
Hey. Go.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence. Open man. This is Brenton Strange, the tight end. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
A gain of 20 brings up 2nd down at the 29-yard line.
Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. And he'll go down at the 28. All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10.
That's another Jaguars first down. A gain of a yard. First down, Jaguars.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely four-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. Okay, so they got the score. Do you go for one here and save the possible 2-point conversion for later?
I think you do, because if you go for 2 here and you don't get it, that's deflation.
Yeah.
Now you wonder why you're even going for it. Take the easy one now and come back and try and get it later.
The Jaguars will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Lawrence. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Commanders 21, Jaguars 12. Cam Little's the kickoff for the Jaguars.
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. So time definitely not in their favor. Down 2 scores, but they'll try the onside kick. And this is going to be covered up by the Commanders, and they are going to win this football game. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And his throw here is incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver. And it's second down.
The coverage defensively.
Ready? Dragon 60. Check, Bobcat. Check, Bobcat. Let's go.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. That is into the hands of Krosky Merritt. And he will have a Commander's first down, and that should just about do it. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Got it. Ready? Here we go. Viking 18. Gravity Lions.
Here's Daniels. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Here's first and 10. A final shot now for Lawrence. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. And Charles, you know what coaches always tell us.